Good morning, students. You are most welcome to the language class. Today we are starting chapter 13, subject and predicate. Before starting the chapter, we have to know what is sentence. What is sentence? Yeah, sentence is a group of word that will give a complete meaning. It will contain a verb and it will start with a capital letter and end with a full stop. Okay, and now we will start the chapter subject and predicate. In a sentence, there will be a subject. Subject means who will do the work. The person we are talking about is called the subject. And what is the predicate? Predicate is the part of the sentence that means what the subject is doing or the words that will describe the subject. Now I am starting the chapter. Let's do divide the sentences below between two parts. Each part should give you some meaning. My grandmother tells me stories at bedtime. So you are talking about our grandmother. So my grandmother is a part of a sentence. It is subject. What she is doing? She tells stories at bedtime. So that is the predicate. So my grandmother is subject, tells me stories at bedtime, predicate. My dad jumps up 5 feet. So here about whom we are talking? Dad. So my dad is the subject. What he does? Jumps up 5 feet. So jumps up 5 feet is predicate. My grandfather loves me very much. My grandfather is the subject, loves me very much is the predicate. My mom plays chess with me. My mom is the subject, plays chess with me is the predicate. Sentences have two parts, the doer of the action and the action done. Read the sentences given below. Notice their subject and verb parts. Doer of the sub action, Jack and Jill. Action done, went up the hill. Doers of the action, the two little birds, and the action is sat on a wall. Like this. So the subject is the person or thing the sentence is about. The verb part starts from the verb. It is also called the predicate. A verb stands for the action in a sentence. So, verb shows the action in the sentence. The main nouns or pronouns do the action in sentences. Therefore, they are called subject of the sentences. So, they are called the subject of the sentences. Here, in the sentences below, the subject and predicate have been separated. Join the subject with its matching predicate by drawing arrows. But you know, here it is written drawing arrows, but he will not do that. He will write the predicate's number beside the subject's number. Okay. That means many people came to the NCC show. So you have to write many people. After that, you have to write number 3. Okay, in a bracket, you have to write number 3 over there. Two young boys showed different tricks. So number 5. Number B, two young boys. You have to write number 5 over there. So this way you will complete it and you will get the answers afterwards. Next, the following steps help to divide a sentence into the subject and predicate. So here are some rules you will learn. This will help you to divide the sentences into subject and predicate. Okay. First of all, find the verb in the sentence. In the sentences given at the beginning of the chapter, verbs have been shown in italics. The verb part starts from the first verb. Went, sat, have. So you have to, at first you have to find the verb in the sentence. Okay. Next you have to verb part starts with the first verb. In the verb part, it will start with verb. Ask a question using the verb part. The answer to the question is the subject of the sentence. Who went up the hill? Jack and Jill. So Jack and Jill is the subject. Okay. When you are getting the subject, then the rest of the part will be predicate. The subject is someone or something that does the action in the sentences. Next, read the story given below. Divide the sentences into their subjects and predicates. Parts of our drawing a line between the two parts. But in exam, we will not do like this. In copy also, we will not do like this. We will write and then we will give a dash and we will write subject. Or we will write subject dash, the part of the sentence that is subject. We will write next line predicate. Or we can make a box like this. Subject and predicate. We will draw a line in between and one side we will write subject and predicate, and then we will give the numbers and we will write the answers. Okay. A shepherd found a baby wolf. So a shepherd is the subject, found a baby wolf is the predicate. The shepherd brought the wolf home. Here the shepherd is the subject, brought the wolf home is the predicate. Like this you have to do. You will complete it. And this number 2, cross it. It will be not there. You don't have to do this. But here, read the sentences about animals and birds. In some, the subject is missing. In some, the predicate is missing. Complete each by adding the missing parts after each sentence. Write what you used, the subject or the predicate. Ducks swims in the pond. Zebras have black and white stripes on the body. So like this you have to do. Dash searches for food at night. Owls searches for food at night. So like this you have to complete it. So subject and predicate, it is very easy. At first you have to read the sentences. Then you have to ask the question that who, with the who. And when you are getting the who, then the verb part. For example, a shepherd found a baby wolf. Who found a baby wolf? You will get the answer, a shepherd. So a shepherd is a subject and from found to wolf it is a predicate. Like this you have to do. Do it and practice it at home. Okay. So till the next class, goodbye. Have a nice time.